Hello, I'm Stephen Nkoma. On behalf of the production team, I welcome you all here. We are at Lumezi Mission Hospital. It is at level 1, and the stories that have already gone round in our ears are that this hospital is earmarked for an upgrade to a level 2 hospital. We are yet to get full confirmation and full details, but we are here for another very, very important issue that this hospital is handling. Remember, Chama, Chasefu, Lundazi, and indeed those that come from within Lumezi, they benefit from this hospital in as far as healthcare services are concerned. Let's move ahead and get to check what we're about to share with you today. You can see on the far end, that's December. So this is more like a calendar for the year 2023, how the hospital has operated and all that. We have the sister in charge, Sister Mbaga, with us right now. She's just going to explain to us what really these statistics entail. Kindly share with us, what is this all about?
Lumezi Mission Hospital is a Catholic health institution. I've got a population of 180,950. We have 26 health facilities referred the patient to Lumezi Mission Hospital. And the following statistic, that's the work which the midwife for Lumezi have done. Admissions, when you look at the admissions, January we have 265 admissions, and we have 169 deliveries, normal deliveries. Then the other cases was cesarean section, then others was vacuum, others they were taken into Chipata for referral. Then when you look at the vacuum, that's a patient or delivered by being assisted by midwives and doctors. The hospital have grown, and from this grown, we have a need of expanding the neonatal unit because the babies who were delivered was more than 2,116 for the year 2023.
Wow.
So we needed to expand the neonatal unit to make sure that babies who will be born with difficult breathings, birth asphyxia, premature babies will be served to that department.
All right. Yeah. And I know you earlier mentioned that this is aimed at curtailing maternal dates. And if we observe very, very well, in December of 2023, you recorded no maternal death at all. Kindly just sum up everything here in as far as maternal dates are concerned. How was it for the year 2023?
The year 2023 was good. We tried, and through the effort of doctors, I think we have 0 maternal death in December. November we have only 1 in Q1. But the strategy we have put to Lumezi Mission Hospital is to follow up, where midwives are committing themselves to do a voluntary work, to move with the ambulance from here to Mkasanga, from here to Kazembe, to make sure the mother will come safe, or when they reach there, they do deliver a mother from there, they come back. So this is the effort we have put as midwives. I'm a midwife also, but we do a good job by following the pregnant mothers, accompanying the ambulance to make sure that we conduct and we provide quality service delivery to the community of Lumezi Mission Hospital and the Lumezi district in general.
We know that Lumezi district is too vast. We also have the Valley region. With all these statistics, how would you describe the people that come from the valley, have they been fully helped?
Oh, 100%. Because of the good arrangement we have with the Lumezi district team, the hospital. We do cover both parties. From the valley, we are volunteering to accompany the ambulance. The district are providing fuel, they are providing transport, and when we come here, we are working as a team. A teamness, oneness, we are together, and together we can do.
All right. We know many a times when women from villages would want to deliver from there and not coming to a hospital like this one for their own reasons. Others are being subjected to using traditional medicine. How has things changed over the years? Because I know a few years ago, this was a huge challenge. Has there been an improvement?
Yes, and they have improvement because of the community sensitization. Then daily health education we are giving the pregnant mothers coming from the valley to Lumezi. We do give them IC, and really they are following it up. So far we have 0 home deliveries. We have 0 mothers delivery on the way to the hospital. They prefer to come and wait at the mother's shelter to wait for safe delivery than coming late and delivery on the way.
All right.
Yeah.
I know one other big problem in this aspect would also be our young ladies getting pregnant and along the way deciding to terminate them. As we can see from this board here on line number 18, you have also captured quite a number of those 25 abortions in December of last year. What does this really mean? Were these safe abortions?
Most of this, when you look at abortions, they are not coming really from Lumezi area only. Some are self-referral from other hospitals, from other schools when they are there. But when they come here, they are not feeling shy to explain, and we do advise them what to do. And teen pregnancy is really a challenge. Like when you are looking at this, you find somebody is grade 8, grade 9, 14 years, and as a hospital, we have agreed to work on it. We have a quality improvement, we have operational research, we are still working on it. At the end of the day, will give us the reason and exactly what is contributing these factors. The hospital has grown. We were operating as a zonal health center. We have grown to a first-level referral hospital. Following the inspection from HPCZ, we are advised that we have grown. We have to expand the neonatal unit that they receive a really quality healthcare services. The space we have now, the capacity is only 5 baby resuscitators. We can't accommodate more. Most of the infant baby there, they do share.
Okay.
They do share the baby resuscitator, which is not safe because of the infection, communicable infection, cross-infection from baby to another baby. So our aim is to provide quality service delivery to the neonatal unit, their neonatal babies who are there. For them to be safe, to prevent and to avoid cross-infection, we have to come out with a project that we expand the neonatal unit from 5 beds to 10. It will help. We
have also seen that the transfers in, meaning the patients that are being transferred from other health institutions, the numbers are quite huge, and only those that are referred to other hospitals coming from here, there seem to be a small number. What's your secret?
People are following service, and when they follow service, they are following quality service delivery. So you find it's self-transfer. Somebody is coming from Chasefu, somebody is coming from Lundazi. I've come to deliver to Lumezi Mission Hospital because I will be assisted and I will be helped and my baby will survive. So for this one, people are coming in from other districts, then from also health facility. Having mother shelter there is advertising people, mothers to come to be to wait there to deliver at the hospital, that they will come out with a healthy baby who will save the nation of tomorrow.
DHD, why are you this so special and you do things more than what Lumezi District Hospital is doing?
I don't think I can say we're doing more, but I think we're just overzealous. I want to do more for the community. We're trying to be the best, in what we are doing. We want to provide the services that the community will appreciate. Of course, we're not competing, but we just want to be there and provide the services that the community will appreciate for their satisfaction. Like the sister said, it's about quality. Ours is to just look at the quality. So we are competing against ourselves to give the quality services to the people.
Maybe your services are speaking more than you think of yourselves. Lumezi cases mostly are being referred to Lumezi. You talk of Chama, you also talk of Chasefu. It does seem like more traffic of patients is coming here. I asked this question to the sister, but I would also want it to come from a gentleman like you. What's your secret?
It's like the sister said, it's quality, and we should know that this time people have a right to choose where they want to receive the services from. The issue of boundaries is no longer there, so people have the right to go where they feel the services can be provided to their satisfaction. So Lumezi over the years has been on top of things. We've provided the quality services in all the departments. So I feel people have heard about Lumezi. People want to receive the quality services. When you come here, of course, the care for the patients is second to none. We've always provided the quality care to the patients. That is a fact. That is why people come here. They've heard about what we do. So they can come from all corners of the district, of the province. It's because of what I've heard about Lumezi, and of course want to do even more.
All right.
As it is.
I also wanted to indicate indicator for teenage deliveries, which is very overwhelming. Yes. If we have 96 teenagers having delivered at this hospital, it's an indicator that we are not doing very well as a community to have such a big number. This should be avoided at all costs, because we need to encourage these teenagers to be in school, not to be engaged in marriages, early marriages, and other things. So we need really to work hard to reduce the number of teenage pregnancies.
Was it in May? It shot up to 111.
Yes.
Then we seem to have a slight reduction to 96 in December. How were these deliveries done? I know when it comes to teenage pregnancies, there is a notion that these people go through a lot of complications. And considering the fact that the numbers are also overwhelming, how was it for the year 2023?
For the year 2023, it was a very difficult year because of the overwhelming numbers. When we started in January, we started with 60. Then it reduced by half, but then it rose by more than half, which is not a very good indicator. We managed to deliver these teenagers with precautions, of course. Some went under cesarean section, and some we delivered them using the vacuum or even assisted delivery, as it has been indicated. Yes.
Just to add on teenage pregnancy, if you have seen there were an increase in the month of May, we had about 111 teenage pregnancies. But after some time we sat down and also look at what we can do. So we intensified on adolescent healthy, okay? So we intensified on adolescent activities that are supposed to help in reducing the number of teenage pregnancies. So we are involving most of these adolescents and also teenagers in activities that will keep them busy from conducting themselves into sexual activities. So we are doing much into sports activities and also teaching the community how to avoid this.
We are in this room, standard intensive neonate care.
Yes.
Kindly share with us, what is it all about?
Okay, so this room was designed in order to help babies that are born with difficulties in breathing.
Okay.
So most of the resuscitation are done here. So if I deliver a baby from that side, from the delivery room, the baby has got issues to do with breathing, has got difficulties in breathing, I bring the baby here, I need to do all the resuscitation. That's where we have these resuscitation machines that are here. Okay. So we also keep those babies that are premature, the premature babies, those that have got a birth weight of less than 2 kgs. Yes, we also keep them here because this is safe for them, and it's really warm, and we keep them here. So that's the main activity that we are doing here. And looking at our room is very small. Looking at if you look at the number of deliveries that we are conducting a lot of deliveries, and you expect a lot of complications, of course, because you have babies that will have difficulties in breathing, and sometimes we usually have even up to 10 babies here. But this room is very small, so such that we even put 2 or 3 babies on an incubator just to manage them here. So we really need to have a bigger room that we can really have everything in it and also be able to carry out our activities.
How many babies are accommodated here in times when you are overwhelmed with deliveries?
So when we have a lot of deliveries, we usually have up to about maybe 8 to 10 babies in here.
Wow.
And we only have about 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces to keep babies, because each incubator is supposed to have at least 1 baby. So we have seen to say this space is too small. So most we usually put them two, so that we accommodate each and every baby in here.
All right.
Yes.
So, sister, this room, we were just speaking to the person that works from here, and they're saying to a certain extent it is overwhelmed because the number of babies that you can accommodate here could just go to 4, but there are times that you are pushed to have even more than that. How do you handle this challenge as a hospital?
Yeah. As a hospital, always we have a plan. We have a strategic plan where we are looking for the growth of the Lumezi Mission Hospital. Then from there, we identify the problem in each department. So for this one, it came out at the time we found ourselves, we have 12 babies here, sharing two. Then the last one had 3 babies. Now, it's not safe. The mother become like a baby boy, a big boy, or will never get there. So we thought it would be good to extend expansion of the neonatal unit to have enough space where we would rather have 20 baby resuscitators, which will help the newborn babies to have each baby to have a resuscitator there. So the plan is there. We wrote a project proposals, then we submitted, but they wanted really to hear and to see a video to show that the space is not enough for occupying the neonatal unit at Lumezi Mission Hospital according to the population. Because as we said, the projection population for Lumezi 180,950. We have a good number of deliveries here, 2,000 plus in a year. So all this, they need enough space to be at least taken care of. So we have a plan, we have a project, and by next week I have to submit the project to the donor for the betterment that 2025 we have a new neonatal unit for these parents.
Let's talk more about this expansion. I know sometimes you may have the ideas of expanding, but do you have enough space? And where exactly are you planning to have this extension done from?
We have enough space. As of now, we would rather like to shift the ICU, intensive care unit, to another space. Then we shift this baby to the current ICU, where we manage to have 20 beds there for them. Then the ICU, intensive care unit for the adult now, we will have a space where we build again another intensive care unit for adults.
All right, so we are now in the intensive care unit, ICU, at Lumezi Mission Hospital. Sister, you did mention that you want to extend services of that room because it's small to this one, and then shift whatever is happening here. Kindly share with us how enough is this space for those services?
Thank you very much for that idea. So our idea is to move the babies from that room to bring them here. Here we managed to occupy 20 neonatal babies here. Than where they are there. That side we are able to just put 5 babies. Then with sharing the baby resource there, there will be 10 to 12. So our idea as a hospital, as a manager, wanted to remove this intensive care unit to outside there.
So you outside there is no structure. Now you have to construct from there.
Yes.
Do you have the resources of that construction work now?
Yeah. Being the manager, when you put the idea of expanding, extension, or building, you have a plan. You have a strategic plan. From that strategic plan, we came up with a project for at least having fund to build that thing. And for well-wishers and donors, it's just a 1-year project or 6 months to cover it. So the fund will be there.
Yes, sister, you mentioned earlier on that you want to accommodate 20 babies. But let's look at the equipment that you have in that room. Is it somewhere around 4 or 5? If my memory does serve me right when I was counting, would that be enough in this space?
In this room, the equipment over there is not enough. But when you talk about the expansion, we have again a view and a plan for adding more baby stairs, baby incubators to be here. So far, we have already done that. And we are expecting 4 to be in by end of January. By 31st, we have 4 more which will come. Okay. Yes. Our beloved district also, they have already given us 1. Then our fellow friends here and there, they are ready also to donate, I think 2 or 3. So these people, and they will give us. Then for the patients monitor, like that one, the other one, this one will remain here for our babies. Okay. So this is equipment which we know that if you don't have, the bed will not be fine unless you have this equipment. So the equipment, I'm sure the government, the church, through our DC and everybody will be found before end of Q1 2024.
Sister, kindly run us through. You mentioned that you want to shift the services of the intensive care unit to the new space, which is this one where you need to construct another structure and then do it more like a replacement for the neonate services to be pushed in the ICU. Then the ICU comes here. Like I asked you, how big is this space for the services of the ICU? Is it going to even be bigger than the room we just saw inside?
Yeah, I think the space is enough and it will be bigger than this one. And the recommended space for intensive care unit is only for 2 beds. And there we have 4 beds. So here the capacity will be 5 beds for intensive care unit. So the space is enough, and it will be enough because even the toilets will be included inside. So we have enough space for expanding and shifting the intensive care unit from that side to that side.
You just mentioned that the recommendation for the ICU is to have 2 beds, and then if we check there you have 4. What's your plan when you construct it? Are you going to maintain the 4-bed space, or you are reverting to the recommended 2?
According to the vast development for Lumezi Mission Hospital, we are not limiting ourselves. I will maintain the 4 intensive beds which are there who come out from here because we are growing. When you have 100 beds capacity, you have to have 1 bed at the ICU. Then as we have 215 beds, it means we have to have 2 beds, but as we have put ourselves that we need to have 4 because we are still growing. Then the trans-in is more than maybe the patient are coming from inside. People are just referring themselves from there. So when it comes in, it's becoming a pressure for me to create another space. So we are putting a space and we are providing a bed capacity of 4 at the intensive care unit to cover the challenge of no enough space at the ICU, this and that one we are just covering for now. So the space is enough and all the bedding which are there will come out here.
Lumezi Mission Hospital has been a very good hospital for us as a community, as we've seen it growing from where it was a small facility with very few health workers and very few buildings. To be specific, issues of concern to deliveries and the safe motherhood, I think Lumezi has really grown in terms of numbers, because initially we could have only maybe 10 deliveries in a month, but this time around we are going beyond 100 and something, 200 plus, meaning that we are seeking services from this hospital with very few manpower and the space where we are delivering from. However, why we are still seeing these numbers growing, that we are receiving patients, our colleagues coming from as far as Tunguru, as far as Mwanya, and probably even other facilities, districts that are nearby like Lundazi, we still come to deliver from Lumezi as our only hospital that is providing special services. As a beneficiary for this hospital, I know I have 2 children myself that have been delivered from Lumezi. We've seen that the capacity of keeping our babies, our mothers after delivery has been too small. Sometimes after delivery they are allowed to go back home because there is no space for them to stay for longer than they are supposed to stay. However, we know that we have increased as in a population. I remember in those days, I think our population has been, I think it was around 30,000 somewhere there. That's around the 2010, 2011. But as we are aware that this time the population has grown up to more than 180 as Lumezi itself, meaning that even the numbers populating, people delivering are increasing. That means that even the space that we are delivering from is quite small. It poses a challenge because we've seen most of our friends that are delivering that are from other places staying for a few days, then to get back when they are still sick. It's been very difficult for them to travel. At least they should maybe spend a night or some good hours or a day before they are being discharged. So they are being allowed to go back because there is no space. Besides that, as we are saying, populating, like delivery is increasing, we have seen that there are some deliveries that are delivered before time. We call them premature babies. We've seen mothers delivering before their time. So to keep those babies that are young and small, probably premature, it's been a challenge for our hospital that we have observed and we have seen it, we have witnessed it, because they have no space and they have no enough beds to accommodate those small babies. And that's how probably we have seen that losing those babies at a very early stage of their lives, which is a bad thing. So we appreciate that our hospital is growing like that, and we have seen it being developed, and the buildings are coming up. We have a theater that is working. I remember very well when my child was being born in 2013, the room that was used, there were just 3 beds, and actually there was no privacy at that time, because those 3 beds were almost like in the same compartment. But right now, as I'm talking, I think they have increase the bed capacity for deliveries, which are also privately separated, about more than 5 delivery rooms. And that means that we also have many babies around us. But all I've seen that the space where small babies, that premature babies, are being kept is quite a small area. It doesn't change. Of course, I think there's a bit of some extension somewhere, but it's not enough to accommodate all those newborn babies, especially those that are very premature and probably sick. However, we want to appreciate Lumezi Hospital and this administration, of course, with the sisters that have been so handy to mobilize us as a community to help in probably in supporting them when they are doing their projects. We are there to support us so that it will grow so much bigger to accommodate our colleagues that are coming from different places and as a community at large. Thank you so much for this time that you have given me to talk to you. But our plea that may you please support our hospital so that we might be saved as much better as they are still saving us, should be maintained.
Initially, we are doing the extension of the neonatal wing here at Lumezi Mission Hospital, basing on the development that you can see as the catchment area. Lumezi has got 23. Currently, we had 23, but now we have 25 health facilities that bring the patients here within the 6 chiefdom of Lumezi district. So Lumezi district is a district in Eastern Province. And it is growing at a fast rate with the Lumezi Mission Hospital, almost growing to that of Kalindawalo. So I think there is need for us to increase the bed space for the neonatals and also the adolescent health. So we feel like as Lumezi, we need the support. We need people that can come on board to help us. You know, on our own, we've managed to raise this hospital since 1956 when it was declared a health post. So from a health post, it has raised into a zonal. It went into a health center, from a health center into a zonal, from a zonal, now it went into a district level 1 hospital. Currently, as you can see, the building surrounding us, some rooms we have improved. We are going into level 2. So as we are going into level 2, we need to prepare also that the neonatals, we have specific beds. At least for now, we have there 3 beds, but we need to extend it to 10 beds that at least can accommodate a lot of people, a lot of neonatals, and a lot of mothers that are in the hospital. So I think in brief, this is what we've prepared as a community. So as a community, we are in support that this be rendered. We are in support that this be rendered a hand to extend. So all those that can come on board, please feel free to help Lumezi Mission Hospital to grow. As we are growing, we are helping our own people to deliver a service that is giving hope to our people that they will not go to Chipata just because they have a premature baby. They will not go to Lusaka, maybe they have got an infant that has born with some difficulties. But as Lumezi, we can do, and also we can bring good health closer to the people.
We have seen that we are in need of expanding our NICU, neonatal ICU, because there it's we have only 3 reasons there, just to keep the baby there, but not functioning. And as we are, hospital is big, and we have a good number of facilities which are referring here as being a level 1 hospital. We have 24 facilities which are referring here, and the facilities are far. So sometimes you find when we have deliveries there, you find there are some babies which need more action, like they need a stair, they need to be attended in the ICU there before they are stable to be taken to their mothers. And you have seen the room there is very small. Yes, and that is why we said it's better. It's possible. If possible, we can expand it so that at least we can have like even 10 beds for the babies. Yeah, so that as we want to, we receive the babies which are not okay, which are not active for starting breastfeeding. We can take care of them, take care for them
in that ICU until when they are stable. Yes. So it's very important, and it will save the babies who comes with a problem and they need to be attended in ICU, in neonatal ICU.
To well-wishers that are watching this interview right now, what could be your words to them?
Yes, I would like to welcome them to assist us to expand that neonatal ICU so that it can accommodate at least 10 babies, and even need to have stairs, incubators there, so that the babies can be helped. Yes, because sometimes you find these babies, the mothers are coming from far, valley, 3 hours plus coming to reach here. So you find the mother started labor, and then maybe from the facility they were trying to manage, but they saw it has prolonged, they have to refer to Lumezi. So until they reach here, find it's too late. Find the baby is very tired, and then you need the urgent care in neonatal ICU. So if they can help us with a fund so that we can expand that NICU, even to add some stairs, incubators, it will help us.
So there's quite a lot of development that is taking place here. You have watched and seen what is happening, and of course a word to the well-wishers and those that would really want to see Lumezi Mission Hospital grow further. It will be attaining the status of level 2 hospital. Probably these are just some of the few services that will be significant for that. I'm Stephen Nkoma on behalf of everyone else involved in this production: John Zayawan Mseteka, Edward Banda, Charles Banda, and Rox Ems Mukala, and the entire Kanele FM team would like to thank you so much for watching.